Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to draw from looking at something. So today we're going to use a Peace Tea can. I've got lots of different cans for you guys to pick from. And I think that the hands on these cans are super cool. So we're going to take a can and draw the hand and whatever fruit the hand is holding into a peace sign. So let's get started. This is my drawing that's finished of this can, this hand. So we are going to start off from the very beginning, step by step, drawing and shading. Okay, here is my visual aid. Move it over here so it's not in the way. Okay, so I started with, first of all, a nice sharp regular pencil. I have an eraser and an ebony shading pencil, and that's all I used in my finger. So starting with this one, I started off with the wrist. So I am going to do the same this time. So starting with the wrist, coming up from there, and I'm going to draw the hand. So as I draw the hand, I am going to shape it as I see here, using the dark outlines to guide me when shaping. These dark outlines on the outside of the hand are great for guiding my drawing, my initial drawing. I do like to draw lighter. I'm trying to draw heavier though so that it shows up. But as you draw, feel free to just draw light sketchy lines, and then that way you can go back and erase easier. So now I'm going to curve it around and go ahead and draw my thumb. I'll hold it up in just a sec and show my progress. And every now and then I like to actually look at my real thumb just so that I can get those wrinkles right. And there's a lot of tweaking, going back, getting things just the way we want them. And I'm going to add that nail on there, that thumbnail. So far, this is what I have. Okay, keep on chucking. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start my piece of fruit because I see that that's the next thing that shows. So this is a peach on this one. They're all different. I would just draw the fruit that's on the can. If you want to change it, you can, but you're not going to have a visual to go from. So I find it easier just to draw whatever fruit happens to be on the can. That'd be my advice. This car is not going to draw some crazy fruit for you. I will be happy to help you with your fruit that's on the can, going from a visual aid. But if you want to change it, it's going to be on you. Okay, so I got the bottom of the peach. Now I'm going to draw these two fingers right here. These two. So I'm going to draw the edge of the finger coming down. This is the bottom finger. Fingernail. And now I'm going to draw my other finger that's right up next to it, but it's not a straight line across because both the fingers have different lines. When you do your fingers like this, you can see that. You've got the greatest visual aid right there attached to the end of your arm. Use your hand if you're not sure where to go with it. And my nail. This is what I've got so far. Okay, moving on up. I'm going to move up to the top of the fruit. I'm going to go ahead and draw that on. The last thing I'll draw are those two top fingers. So I'm shaping my fruit. Going on these dark lines on the can again to help me shape it. And it has a leaf. So I want to add that little guy in there. It's got some lines that show where it bends and turns and has shadows, and I do want to keep those because those make it look realistic, and they're going to help me when I start shading too. And I started shading with just my regular pencil and then graduated up to my ebony pencil, this one. So go ahead and draw those 2 fingers now, and then I'll give you a look at my final drawing and we'll start shading. And I just draw my finger in parts. I think about the base of it, the middle of it, and the tip of it. I don't want to draw it all in one straight line because it's not straight. They're not straight. They have little dents and divots in them where the knuckles bend. And your job as the artist is to show that, make it look realistic. Especially when you're drawing from a visual aid. You're trying to make it look like that visual aid as much as you can. Okay. This is my drawing. I'm going to start shading now. Okay, so I am going to start shading my hand and then I'll go back and shade the fruit. So like I said, I started with this pencil first. And I'm just laying down that darker shade, pretty much the outline, anywhere where it goes in, like around here. I'm going to shade that area, and I'm looking at shapes. I'm shading those shapes. That's going to be my darkest shading. So I'm going to go in with this pencil and then heavy it up with ebony. My second lightest will be where that darker orange is laid down. And I'll go in and add that in next. Okay, I'm going to stop it here and we'll pick back up with our shading video.